I show you 100 reasons not to love me. I hope you contradict me 101.
No.
Okay.
No.
Welcome, gentlemen, to another episode of the ever-enduring logic of the modern Western woman. Which one of you is looking for a mid-50s aged lady divorced with a princess fantasy idea of a relationship? She wants to test you and reject you 100 times while you chase her. Every day, things are becoming more and more ridiculous with these ladies' TikTok therapy sessions. Check out this lady who wanted to get divorced in order to find herself.
Her identity became a chameleon, changing colors to reflect whatever mood, blending into your life just to stay a part of it. She rarely felt good enough, even though she was enough and more, and the minimum is what she allowed herself to beg for. I never want to meet that girl again. I cannot imagine another day where I do not strive for the absolute maximum of what I deserve.
Ah, poor lady. Listen to the sad music that she added herself. She needs to strive for the absolute maximum of what she deserves. Quite simply put, what the heck does that even really mean? Never mind. She's strong, middle-aged, and independent now, right? This is the same lady. After her divorce that she initiated.
I'm gonna cry. I've just realized that I have become a single 30-year-old mom who's driving in a Dodge Caravan, checking out other men while driving in a subdivision, a suburban subdivision. I am a single 30-year-old woman with 3 children driving a minivan, checking out other dads. Okay, this is where my life is.
Wow. She's great at adding her own sad music during her online self-therapy sessions addressed to total strangers, isn't she? Here's another post-wall 40-year-old gem, along with all her demands and advice.
If you're a woman over 40 and you're just getting back into the dating scene, this is the #1 secret to finding the perfect partner for you. When you're single and ready for a new relationship, it's only natural to daydream about what your perfect mate might be like. You might imagine what they look like, what they sound like, what their hobbies are, what it might be like to travel together. This natural instinct to daydream about a future love can easily be transformed into one of the most powerful techniques for attracting your perfect mate.
Translation. If you just imagine it, it will happen. By the way, this woman is a dating coach and she's single.
This technique is called envisioning, and it's really just daydreaming while holding a specific intention in mind. The intention usually takes form as a question. Instead of letting your mind wander, you focus on the question. You allow your mind to mull over the question without being attached to the answers that surface. But here's the trick to making this a truly powerful attraction technique. Don't ask the question about your future mate. Ask the question about your future self. We rarely envision ourselves in our future relationships. We assume that we'll be the same as we are now. It's actually really dangerous to envision yourself as static. If you look back at yourself a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, are you the same? The truth is you're changing all the time, and if you're envisioning a long-term relationship with someone, you should expect to change over the course of the relationship. Your ideal partner shouldn't just be somebody who can love you today. They should also be somebody who wants you to evolve the way you want to evolve. In other words, they should encourage you to be the person that you want to become. Here's a quick exercise for this. Close your eyes and envision yourself 5 years from now. Don't think about where you're living or what you're doing for work or what your family looks like. Just focus on your core qualities. How are they different from today? What does it feel like to be you 5 years from now? More laid back, more balanced, more adventurous? What do you want more of in the future? It might be more courage, more freedom, or more self-control. The answers that service will give you a sense of the direction you want to move in. Once you've plotted this internal roadmap of yourself, when you're meeting new people, you can ask yourself, does this person bring out the qualities in me that I want more of? Will this person support and encourage me to be who I want to be? Or does it feel like they would do the opposite?
She sure has a lot of demands for her age.
Partner who will love you now and will also love the person you're constantly becoming. If you're getting back in the dating game and looking for your ideal partner, DM me Perfect Match and I will send you my free guide.
Translation. Pay her, and as a middle-aged woman, she'll build your delusional ego and make you more demanding and less attractive at the same time. Now, let's go back to the intro and hear the rest of the divorced middle-aged blondie's childish fantasies.
Dear my future husband, If I show you 100 reasons not to love me, I hope you contradict me 101. And after I show you the worst parts of me, I want you to ask if I'm done. I hope you ask if you can love me now as I look at you with surprise. And I need you to hold my heart so gently as I close both my eyes. I hope you wipe away my tears as I start to incessantly fall. And when I'm done hating myself, I hope you still love me after it all. I want you to search for me at the parties. I need you to know I'm always late. And I wonder if you'll tell the world I loved her after just one date. I'm really freaking strong. Too much for my own good.
Listen to the music that she added. Herself. Does she think she is the main character of some kind of Hollywood or Disney movie? Gentlemen, please let me know in the comments. Is this woman crazy? Or do you think she's actually psychotic? All she talks about is I and me, and her promises to test your patience as a man over and over and over. How exactly did we come to this point, gentlemen?
The only thing that makes me feel understood. I hope that's not the case anymore. I hope you're stubborn as hell. And honestly, quite truthfully, I need you to treat me very well. I hope you stubbornly love me on the days when it's extra tough, and I want you to make me feel like I've always been enough. I need you to know I'm bad at lying, but I'm really good at pretending to be okay and saying it's fine.
This TikTok sounds more like a priest's confessional about a middle-aged woman's worst traits and childish wishes to Santa Claus. Look at where we have gotten to in Western society, gentlemen. Old women asking for the world in online self-therapy TikTok sessions. What self-respecting man would even contemplate it?
And I need you to have some words ready when I feel like I have nothing left to say. I hope you hear the scars I don't talk about. I hope you wait for me to be ready to explain. I need you to realize how many insecurities I had to overcome for some people to now call me vain. I need you to show me how lovers stay. I want you to prove some of my beliefs wrong. And if one day you somehow read this, know I've been writing about you all along.
That's right, gentlemen. The delusion is strong. And if that wasn't enough, let's take a look at a younger single mother and all the demands that come along with her.
If a man is with you and lives with you, knowing you have kids, knowing you had kids before you got together, and he doesn't treat those kids as his own, and he doesn't contribute to your household as if those kids were his own, that's not the one. You need to exit left ASAP. I'm not sure who else needs to hear this, but a man that goes to a woman who already has kids is going to step up to the plate and take care of those kids as if those kids are his. So yes, you should expect him to. If he committed to you, he committed to them kids. This is a packaged deal that we have right now. This is not like, oh, well, you get me and like, well, here's also my kid. Like, no. You all come together, and if he doesn't understand that and if he doesn't treat you accordingly, exit left.
As a single mother, although her predicament is evident, it's a total red flag to be this demanding from day one, or even more so on the internet. Which one of you gentlemen out there would like to take on this modern lady's children from day one? Otherwise be shouted at every day?
You tell a man, oh, I need you to pay for the babysitter so I can come out with you. And he's like, oh, no, that's too much. That's where I draw a line. That's because you're not worth that to him. If the woman of his dreams was standing in front of him saying, you need to cover the babysitter, it's $15 an hour, he's going to be like, okay, plus the tip. I mean, you want to only be the man's dream girl when you even give him a shot at dating you. So setting this standard in the beginning is so important. Never pay for the babysitter if you're seeing a man. And in the words of my friend on here, Michelle, I'm gonna tag her in the comments because if you're not following her, you absolutely should. They would absolutely be willing to pay for the babysitter to go on a date with their dream girl.
Stay strong and live with purpose, gentlemen. If you do so, you can easily pay for her babysitter fees and much more, but out of principle, you never will. A modern gentleman's goal is to strive with self-purpose, discipline towards oneself goals, and to avoid all red flags seen in this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.